Hi everyone, Lead Assassin here, and today I'm here to talk about Smite for the Xbox One, and why I think you guys should put it on your radar. And if you have a key, or if you wait till it goes open beta, definitely give it a shot. Now I know a lot of people have heard about MOBAs, if not tried them. League of Legends and Dota are huge now. They always have huge viewing numbers on stream. Their tournaments have had crazy amounts of prize money. And it's definitely a very growing genre. And Smite is really one of the first, MOBAs to come to console, and I think it's going to make a great transition. To me, one of the great things about Smite is that it's third person. To me, it helps with the immersion of playing your character, of being in the battle. It's just, my personal opinion. I don't like the top-down view of most MOBAs. While I understand why that's really the default, and it works well in those, I don't know, it's always been one of the things that kind of disconnects from me. I do play League every now and then with a coworker, and I do enjoy it a little bit, but something about it I just can't really dive into. But with Smite, the third person camera angle definitely makes me feel more at home, I guess, and more immersed in the battle, and I really do enjoy that. Also, another thing about this game is every move you do is kind of a skill move. Now, in most MOBAs, special moves are often skill shot special moves, which you have to line up the shot, hope it hits, hope you predict where they're moving, and those are really fun moves to use. But in Smite, pretty much every move kind of is like that. If you're a ranged character like a mage or an archer or hunter, I believe it's called, your basic attacks are skill shots. You have to aim, lead your shots to hit. And if you're a melee character, you have to be in their face and you have to hit them. So everything you do, every attack you do is kind of a skill shot. And it definitely makes nailing some ultimate abilities really fun, like blasting someone with Raw's thing really far away. But to me, it makes the game really fun. Another thing about this game is that it's a very low barrier of entry for people. Where most MOBAs you have to worry about learning your character, all the mechanics, then learning how to build the character efficiently in the best way possible, and what items to buy to make your character the most effective. And Smite kind of lowers what you need to learn at first, and if you want, you could turn this option off. Basically, when you start, and until you're level 6, it recommends that you have auto buy, auto level on. The game will, according to game mode, and according to your god, it will, pick the right items and level you up with a certain way that should be most beneficial to you. Yes, it's not 100% perfect, but from what I've seen, it's pretty damn good and pretty damn accurate. This lets you focus more on learning the god and their mechanics, so it's just very, very helpful. It lowers something else you have to worry about at first, and if you want to dive in and learn how to build your guy better than the game does, and why building them the way you do their abilities works, you can do that. You can easily turn it off. It's an easy feature to enable and disable, but it's there if you don't have the time, or maybe you just want to learn a new god and just have the game help you out there. So it definitely lowers that, 'cause that's sometimes very scary for people. And for me personally, I know playing League, I was like, okay, why am I building her? I know it's recommended. I was playing like Ashe, which is an archer. Okay, I see attack speed, and eventually I figured out why it was telling me those recommended things. And it was, and they have helpful guides like that too in Smite and other ones. But Smite just, instead of even you opening the shop door, it just goes here. Here's your item. If you want to come back to the shop later and see what we bought, look it over and why, great. But as soon as you go back to base, it just buys it for you. And another thing I like about Smite is the game modes. The game modes are definitely varying, and they're a lot of fun. I've definitely, even against bots, I've had a blast playing this. Playing as people is definitely a different step up, and definitely a little more challenging. But all in all, I find this game to be very fun. It's a little bit of a different change of pace from your standard console game, and I don't know, to me it doesn't really feel much like a MOBA, which may be why I'm enjoying it so much. I guess it feels more like a third person, it's kind of action game maybe a little third-person shooter if you're using a mage or a hunter. But overall, I would highly recommend at least giving it a try. You know, if I can get extra beta codes, I might try giving them out. I don't have any at the moment, but you know, I'll see what I can do about that. But if you can find a way to get yourself a key, I would highly recommend it. You know, I've enjoyed it so much, I've actually bought a thing called the Founders Pack, which is $30. You get all the gods that are released and ever will be released, 2 skins, and $8 worth of in-game currency to buy whatever skins, emotes, voice packs, whatever you want. So I thought that was a great deal. $30 for all gods and all gods to come. I don't know, I'm enjoying it so much. I'm like, that's a steal almost. And I believe also if you buy the Founders Pack, you also get a beta key, which to me, I don't know if a $30 investment, if you haven't even played the game, is worth it, but I'm just throwing that out there. Alright guys, I'm curious, if you played Smite, what are your impressions on it? And if you have, what are your favorite gods to use? And also, you know, if you haven't played Smite, do you have any questions for me that maybe I can help answer? I'm definitely not the most knowledgeable person on it, but you know, I've played quite a few games, so at least I know something on it. You know, anything you're really curious about, you know, let me know. I do hope you guys give it a shot. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.